Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am Jay Dudley, and that's my little chunk running out the office. But I got a delivery in, and that delivery uh, is something that I wanted for a little while. It's a pull-up bar, dip bar. Like I wanted a whole cage thing. Then I thought about all the space and stuff that I had, and decided that I wanted to get something that was removable. It was recently a nice little wake up call from my older son, football, his job that he's going into, that oh, I can only do two pull-ups, and that was definitely unacceptable. So this order that I got is going to come in handy, which it is right there on the ground. OneTwoFit. I I went through a few different versions to see one that's sturdy, stable, got good reviews, and two that can handle my weight. Because what am I? Earlier today, I weighed in at 320 on the dot. So this one says that it could hold up to 440 pounds. So I'm going to get it together, get it mounted, and see if it actually can hold up to that. And here we go. The OneTwoFit. How do we get in this? Got a whole bunch of tape to get through first. They didn't want it to get all destroyed flying across from China, because, of course, you know that's where this was made at. Hey, my puppies are running down the mountain. Looking at them. Well, they hear me inside here. Hey, Pounce. How you doing, boy? Good boy. Hey, my milk dud. Hi. Y'all are still wet from running around in the rain. Well, got a couple of pads. I guess that's the armrest pads. The instructions, the back pad, some cardboard, more cardboard, and all the parts and pieces. Where are the bolts? More cardboard. Ah, everything here in this little box pack. I guess these are the handles for the dip bar. And that's everything in the box. Now I'm just trying to figure out and separate all of the metal and utensils, screws and bolts, because look at what I have here. These have threads going all the way up and down. These have threads halfway up. But then there is another version which the thread is a little bit, the bolt is a little bit longer and the thread doesn't go all the way up. But if you look at the um, the parts and everything, it has threads going all the way up and down each and every one. So I believe I have it all separated out, because the short ones it's only four, and the really short ones it's only four, and the long ones I'm not sure how many it's supposed to be. But I'm going to start working on getting all of this assembled and then go from there. Well, with the tools that they give you, you get this little Allen key and this super thin wrench. I am still using this Allen key, but grabbed one of my sockets from my Harbor Freight set. What's the name of that? Pittsburgh. the Pittsburgh Harbor Freight set, 315 pieces, so I can actually tighten this stuff down with some confidence. One good thing about this, it's not feeling like when I'm tightening it down that anything is bending or flexing. I've had some stuff in the past when you tighten it up, it starts bending, flexing, and warping, and you know that's not going to last long at all when it's supposed to be some type of steel. So now those are set, and trying to figure out these instructions, at least it's all in English, trying to give you the directions on what to do. Off to the next step. Well, I got everything together, and hey, my chunk. Got everything together. Now I just have to figure out where I'm going to mount it up. It has these mounting hooks, but they only sent stuff for concrete installation. Yes, my chunk. I don't know if I'm going bye-bye tomorrow. All right. But I got these hooks right here. What are they? Well, the chunk came out and all the puppies came in. So now they're just running around. But I have to see if I have any lag bolts that will go into the wood when I go to try to install this in the shed, because all they sent were these expandable concrete or brick masonry bolts or expandable bolts to mount everything up. So that's pretty much it that I can do for right now until I find some lag bolts that will be able to mount and support this on the wood beams out in the shed. So maybe that's the end of this video. Maybe it's going to be an additional part once I get some bolts, or I have to wait until tomorrow to go to the store to get some. So thank y'all for watching. Maybe this is Shalom. Well, I found some wood that I can mount this up on. So I'm going to mark my holes, drill everything out, and going to put these through this wood for it to hold on, and then mount this entire board up with some of these lag bolts that I found here in the shed. See how that works? If I'm going to put it up over here or back in the corner, I think back over here in the corner near the door is going to work out the best. So now to mark the holes, make sure all of my measurements are right, drill it out, go from there. Well, now for the first test, what I ended up doing is drilling holes with a bigger bit into this board for these bolts to go through, and then with a smaller bit putting a what is that called? Not a countersink, or I think it is a countersink for these screw bits in. Now let's get this up here, and does it feel like it's gonna rip out of the wall? Nope, not yet. That's with all my weight on it and barely half a pull-up. So far, that is good. I'm happy with it. It held my weight. Maybe if I swing on it. That's just the pull-up bar coming out. Yeah, It's holding my weight. I'm happy with that. Now I need to do the same thing a little bit lower so I could take it off the wall, put it here so I could do leg lifts and dips. It's seeming like it's going to hold. So now just to put it to work. Thank y'all for watching. And hopefully I don't fall from this thing. Y'all have a blessed day. Shalom.